What's going on, everybody? Welcome to just a Sunday with Rescued. Nothing fancy today. What's up to everybody in the chat? How's it going, Denise? British Eyes? Kelly? I see
Hey,
you.
I see you.
We're retarded.
Yeah, we are.
But no, we figured we'd do kind of just like a kind of an impromptu show. Not really a show. We're going to be talking about the waffle.
Yeah. Thank you, Kristen.
Thanks, Kristen. I appreciate it. We're doing great. I mean,
Yeah. We have way too much stuff here for this waffle.
Yeah, like the amount of recipients that will be winning is going to be more than the normal 3 or 4 or 5 people. We're going to see about spreading it out, and we're going to make it to where there's quite a few winners. I think we have about like 20 winners, I think we said, give or take a little bit.
Yeah, I think we were thinking about 20.
So my memory sucks, so like I said, that's why I said give or take a little bit. I'm notorious at forgetting everything. Can you guys hear Kelly okay? Just because I'm trying a new system out, so I want to make sure you can hear her. That's the other reason we figured for a little impromptu video. Gets to test the system out, gets to hang out. What's going on, Ryan? How are you?
Hey, Ryan.
It is definitely for such a great cause,
Yes.
Kristen. The little girl's family. I talked to Alex, not like a ridiculous amount, but quite a bit, and they're super sweet people. He has such a big heart. He actually went ahead and he has mailed us a set of coils, multiple sets of coils that he has made to be given out to everybody.
Yeah, that goes with the RDA. So I think he said that there was 20 sets of coils that he made.
Okay.
Which, I mean, he said if we didn't have enough, let him know, and he would send us some more. So whoever gets RDAs is going to get...
Oh. Hey,
Ryan says we're echoing.
Yeah, let me check out something.
Should I keep talking?
Hey, go for it. You can keep talking.
Okay.
Turn it down.
So yeah, so you're going to get an RDA, most likely, if you win an RDA, and you'll get a set of coils made by Alex, who's the father of the young lady.
Is this better now, Ryan?
Are we echoing? Echoing?
So it's a new system, like I said, so trying to work out all the bugs and kinks so we have a good show. But is it better?
Yes, it is better.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I gotta turn down Kelly's volume on my side a little bit.
How's it my fault?
It's between the way my system is and everything like that. I fixed it, yay.
Yay.
Like I got my camera fixed, so I actually look really clean and proper for once.
Yeah.
You need to clean your camera, Kelly, too.
I will eventually.
Alright, so back to business, damn it.
Let's talk about waffles. I like waffles.
I do too. With butter. Not with syrup, though.
Oh, I like honey on mine.
That's weird. That's really
That's
weird.
not weird.
That is
It's
weird.
nature's syrup. Well, syrup is out of nature.
Yeah. Dur. SMRT.
Well, you know, it's bee vomit and it's good.
We'll just run with that. So, do you guys... the drawing is being done on Monday at 3 p.m. We're going to go live. We're going to go live off of Instagram
And Facebook.
And I am going to see about maybe being able to see if I can set up a little system over at Steel to maybe do YouTube also.
Oh, I'm sure that you could probably do that.
I know, the question is about bringing everything with me, the computer and all.
That's true.
So,
Well, we can bring a tablet. I saw that and I'm just.
Ryan, we'll have to talk on Monday, buddy, about you and turtles. Turtle soup is actually a very, very good delicacy. It sounds absolutely disgusting.
It does sound absolutely disgusting, but we're not here to talk about turtle soup. We're here to talk about waffles.
Soup is amazing.
We're here to talk about waffles.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about waffle.
Let's talk about the waffle.
So everybody knows about the waffle, the cause behind the waffle. Now, Kelly's done a couple of lives while I've been at work and going over prices. And since now I'm not working today, we figured, screw it, let's go over the prices exactly. Now, we're not going to say what spot's going to get what prices, because that's going to be for everybody to find out on Monday, tomorrow. So,
I can pretty much promise, though, that if you win, it's worth it. Yeah. It's totally worth it. The number one prize, though, is the Purge Executioner with the headshot and bottled violence.
Yes, it is.
That is the number one prize. Mostly because it is valued somewhere around the 1,100 mark. So.
Yeah, between that. And you know what? Not a lot of people actually have those batteries that I was just thinking about. So we, as Rescue, will throw in a set of batteries to go with it.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to need batteries to use it.
And I know I got them, so screw it. Yeah.
We'll throw in a set of batteries.
A set of brand new batteries to go with it, some 26 650s. It's those big honkins. We do have more spots left, so technically there's never a stop to the spots for our waffle for this family. We are $40 away from reaching the second goal. First goal was originally only going to be $1,000. And then when we started realizing how generous everybody was being with the prizes and everything, we said, screw it, we're going to make the goal $2,000. As of right now, we are only $40 away from the $2,000 mark, guys. And it blows my mind, honestly.
And you have until Monday at 1, so 23 hours from now.
Exactly. 23 hours. If we could get one person to buy a ticket every hour, which probably won't happen.
No,
but it would be hell of an amazing thing also.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is our first waffle. David Gunn from Purge has been an amazing mentor in helping set this up. And with his help, we will be making this a great waffle. And I think we will definitely be doing another waffle again.
Maybe not one of this
magnitude
caliber, but I mean, I'd like to be able to continue doing it. We've had a lot of fun. We've raised a lot of money for this family. Maybe we'll do waffles for humane societies.
Or maybe even suicide prevention.
There's that, or I mean, there's all kinds of things.
Yeah, all sorts of things. All right, definitely, Ryan. You know to go to the PayPal. Make sure you PayPal friends and family. I'll put the email address in right now that you're sending it to, and make sure you please fill out the Google Doc also. If you do not fill out the Google Docs and you put the information in there with how many spots you want, and you just donate the money to it, you will not get the spots. So please make sure you fill out the form on the Google Doc. Hurry. And that is the email address right there for the PayPal friends and family. And the only reason we're asking for friends and family to do that, I can't spell friends, is so that way when we go and send the money over to Alex's family, there's no extra money taken out. So that way they get the full amount of the $2,000, and that's going to be awesome. What's up, Captain Nasty?
Well, let's see what we can win. Let's see these things.
All right. You got the prizes downstairs with you.
I have so many.
I do have one of the prizes up here with me.
Hat.
We got the Vapors Cloud hat.
Is that going to go with all the Vapors Cloud things?
No, I think we're going to stick with something different. So that way 2 people can get, because one of the prizes is going to be a complete setup that Vapors Cloud has given us.
There's a lot of complete setups.
Yeah, well, this complete setup is the trilogy, the saga, and a set of batteries to go with it. So that's what Kelly's grabbing out right now.
Right here. Nice, pretty boxes. I'll even take them out of the boxes so you guys can see, because they're beautiful.
Nasty, how's your day going, bud? How's everybody's day going? And what's everybody vaping on today? You know, this random Sunday YouTube video is kind of throwing me for a whack. So, what's up, Mr. Dave?
Have a heavy echo.
That's a heavy echo.
So,
Ryan, you said the echo was fixed.
this is the saga with the trilogy RTA. Nice. Put some really cool battery wraps on your batteries. It changes the whole look of the device. It's nice, it's light. The RTA is heavy duty. That airflow is enormous.
Yeah, it's the same airflow as the Asgard.
Yeah. It's got a lot of shine on there, so you might not be able to see much.
Cup your hands around the side of it.
And I can't hold it.
There you go. How's the echo now, Dave? Ooh, Denise, I have an Atom too. I love the Atom.
So yeah, this is one of the prizes. Definitely worth the $10 that you'd be spending.
And it also comes with a set of 30 Ts, so that way you can power them on.
Yeah, all the things that go in it, all the nice, pretty stuff.
And so we have that as one of them.
Hey, Erwin. Steel Valley Purge.
With the 28 Kennedy. And of course, bottle bounds. You have to have it, and that way it's a complete Steel Valley setup.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Don't forget the Gator drip tip that you just had made too, Ryan. So that's one of the prizes. The other prize, like we said, the main prize is the Purge Executioner that's being donated by Steel Valley.
Yes.
Then we have the Doom. You want to pull that out, babe?
The Doom. Okay.
And somebody just randomly reached out to Alex's family, it's a shop, I believe, and asked if they could donate this from their supply.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful thing.
And it's kind of funny because, like, so Steel Valley bought 20 spots just to help donate with everything. And we were talking, and he's like, out of everything, I love the button on there. It's a nice smooth throw. It's great. So when he bought the 20 spots, he's like, you know what? He goes, whatever I win, just go ahead and put it up towards the next person if you want to. And it's like, okay, we can do that.
So, Dave, the drawing is Monday at 3. Cutoff time is Monday at 1. So you have until Monday at 1. It's just about 23 hours from now to get all your chances and spots drawn.
Yeah. But yeah, he's like, I don't want to win anything. And then Kelly did one of the lives on Instagram and showed that mod off. And he's like, okay, I changed my mind. If I win that, I'm definitely keeping that. And
Yeah.
he's like, you have enough max. He's like, yeah, you can never have enough max. And that is a very, very valid point. You can never have enough max.
This is honestly, when I opened it and looked at it, I was like, oh, wow, I want that. Like,
So what's one of the other prizes, baby?
well, what do you want to see? In the Doom, it comes with bag puff wicks.
Okay.
So there's that. I'm sure we could probably throw in an RTA with it so you have a complete setup.
Definitely.
Because we have a bunch of those.
We'll throw in Twisted Messes. One of those Twisted Messes. I think he gave a couple black ones in there.
One of the pros?
Not a pro. There's not Black Pro. There is a. It's the Twisted Messes box. The 22s. Yeah, that one right there.
So there you go. This will go with the Dune. And of course, Puffwix Cotton and Coils by Alex. So there's a whole setup there. I'll put that in the box together. Okay, now what?
So, let's talk about some of the liquids we got. We can jump back over to the mods. So, one of the other mods that we will be winning while Kelly's digging through the liquids that we don't have. There's a couple people on here that I know that are fans of Armageddon and Immortal mods. They actually have offered up one of their brand new Bang mods. It's going to be a brass one, but it is sick as hell. It's a side fire, and the firing button, instead of being like a normal kind of where the grip is down at the very bottom, it's a button on the top. So it's actually a really cool mod. So that they're offering that one up.
Move your mic back a little bit. Dave says you're echoing really, really bad.
It's weird. How's that now?
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know what you think, Dave. Sorry about that. Like I said, this is a new system, so the mic settings are completely different than what I'm used to.
So obviously for liquids, we can guarantee that we're doing just a couple. We're doing 3 lineups of Rescued and Pack Leader. And then there's also a fire truck. A purge fire truck, and we can throw in a red one to go with it, all matchy. For the liquid line, so we got Rescued times 3.
I'll pull up the fire truck. I have that up here.
Okay. And then we also have Eric from Deep Cuts has donated 2 of his lines, so that's 2 full lines of Deep Cuts, all 3 flavors. Prohibition is doing 2 of the Prohibition line, and then Dem Things is also doing 2. We have Half Moon Liquid. So there's Half Moon Liquid. We have Swirly Clouds. So if you know me, you know that I cannot do oranges. I hate orange flavors. This is my all-time one-of-kind orange flavor that I like. It's orange and pineapple. It's amazing.
Orange and pineapple gummy.
Yeah, it's so good. So you get the full lineup of Swirly Clouds.
So here is the fire truck.
Nice fire truck. It's going to look great with the red Twisted Messes. Hey, Macy. And then we have some liquid from North Shore. We have their Refresh line. So there's that.
And we also have their icing on the flake line too.
Yep. Which is right here. Icing on the flake, regular and strawberry. And we have the Straight Flames from them. And then we also have, for those people who do salts, we've got icing on the flake and refresh and salt. So that's also an option. Because we do have the RPM 40 that is also on the list of things to win.
And that is being donated by Mr. Mike Hurley.
Yes. We have, oh gosh, there's so much stuff here. Okay, so that's the liquids. I mean, obviously we have the bottled violence.
Yep. We have Prohibition's liquid. Did you mention that while I was gone?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then non-vape related, we have 4 bags of Bubba's Beans, which is amazing coffee. It is some of the best coffee I've ever had. So there's 4 bags of that. We have a Benefit Waffle Purge from Bill McCormick. We have from Jubilee CBD, we have isolate, a bottle of isolate, a bottle of broad spectrum, 2 3-packs of 0.5 pre-rolls, and a tin of 500 milligram salve, and a bottle of 250 milligram prickly smooth vapable.
So from Half Moon, we have Kelly was talking about the liquid.
Yep, we have their liquid.
And I have all the tips up here.
Yep.
Beautiful tips from them.
I mean, and then there's shirts. And then we have this hat. This hat is one of those hats that it's really awesome looking. Like the black on black is really clean.
So with the black on black is kind of like a limited run. He didn't do very many of them. It's usually the Half Moon logo with the everything. It's usually all in white. And there's a lot of guys that are very jealous because of the fact that, Pat hooked me up with a black on black. And I'm talking to you, John, North Shore, in case you go watch this later.
Hey Josh. Hey Jacoby.
And so the black on black being donated is a really cool thing.
Yeah.
It makes me very happy.
So, I mean, and obviously there's shirts. And that's just, we haven't even started talking about the RDAs.
Yeah, Twisted Messes did over 20 RDAs for us to give away.
Yeah.
So Kent has the biggest heart around. So people who say gingers have no souls, they don't know Kent.
That's because you're too busy giving away your heart to everyone else.
Right.
So you already saw there's a gold and a blue.
Yep.
Oh, throwing the bag of goodies out.
And with the pack leader line, Kelly, did you tell them that we're going to be doing a bottle of Nico?
No, I didn't tell them that, but there will be a bottle of Nico in the pack leader line. So.
And as of right now, the only people that have tried Nico is Grim and Casey, me and Kelly, and I know Will's tried it from the shop.
Literally a handful of our friends.
And then the Patreons, when you join our Patreon, you get sneak peeks of all the new and upcoming liquids. So that's one of my favorite ones right there, the Skill.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful RDA. But the Patreons will be getting 15 ml bottle samples of the Nico before everybody else will. And then whoever wins the special prize also will be getting the pack leader line of prize. We'll be getting a bottle of Nico too. So very few people will have it because that's not going to be produced probably for about a month.
Yeah.
And you too, Kristen. You tried it too when you came over.
So this one's still in the wrapper, so I'm not even going to open it. But, I mean, the Pro Series.
I got one right here.
Oh, you do?
Yep. I have the Blue Pro Series. And I love it. So with the Pro Series, it takes a special size drip tip. It's kind of like a 910 or a 1010, not an 810 standard. But it actually gives a spacer. So that way you can use a standard 810 tip. And it fits nice and snug in there. And the cool thing about the Pro Series is that the cap unscrews a little bit so that way you can twist the airflow. Because without the cap unscrewing, you can't adjust it at all, which is great. Makes life easy for me.
Yeah, there's a gold, and it's a nice gold. That's the matte gold, then there's a regular gold, and then we have a bunch of goats.
I think we have 10 goats total.
So they're all still wrapped, so we're not going to take them out of the package, so that way...
Go ahead and open one up so everybody can see what it looks like. Because the really cool thing about the goat is the deck. The deck already comes pre-built with coils.
Does anyone have a preference on what color I open?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Because I'm just going to open the one that I have. It has no sticker.
I think that's the silver one then.
Probably. So there's that.
Can you pull out one of the decks?
I don't want to finger it, but
you're gonna have to put your hand behind that one, love. So with the decks, that's the base of it right there. And that way you can literally just drop it into the goat. The coil is already wicked. Everything's already set up for you. So it's literally just trim your cotton a little bit and you're good to go.
Yeah.
And I think Kent came out with some decks for it too. Or I can't remember if it was Kent or Turk that did. But most of the shops around you should have the decks already ready to go. You can always unscrew the coils that are in there and put your own coils in too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually a pretty cool setup, and it's great for first-time people with RDAs. Makes life very easy. And your deck just screws right down into there.
Yep.
And they even have a dead goat cap that you can get too. So that way, if you really like the way that the dead rabbit worked, then you can use the dead goat cap with it too.
See you, Ryan.
Bye, Ryan.
So yeah, we have 10 of these in different colors. Then we have stickers.
Yep, and we did just get in the. Where did I put them? My desk is a mess. There they are. And we did just finally get in also the rescued stickers. Oops, upside down. So we just got in those. We got only ordered a small amount. So it's going to be a limited run on these stickers because we're coming up with a new design for them.
Yes.
And the email address that everybody's going to be doing for the PayPal for friends and family for this is yourstory@rescueeliquid.com. And please make sure you do friends and family too.
And that email, you can also send us your story. So your story of how you got your pets, your story of how you quit vaping, or quit smoking and started vaping, or even how you quit vaping if you quit vaping. Like, that's totally cool. So.
Yeah, so send us your stories, guys. Let us know what liquid or what mod or what even brought you to vaping.
Hey, Dad.
Send us stories about your pets.
Pictures.
We love hearing that. We love seeing that. And we'll respond back and we'll ask if it's okay so that way we can share it on the YouTube show one day. Or even just post it into Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to be launching a section for our YouTube stream. And it's going to be, we haven't figured out the name 100% yet. But it's going to be funny little stories that kind of make you turn your head and say, what did that person say? Or, that's hilarious. So, make you stay tuned for those because there will be short little 1 to 2 minute videos that'll just put a smile on your face for the day. Or leave you utterly confused at what the person told me.
Yeah. I mean, and they might even be stories about the pets and some of the stupid things that they do.
Exactly.
And we've also decided that from this moment on, only the Patreon are going to get to see the puppies.
Yep. Now we're still going to be doing Pet of the Week from the different humane societies.
Yes.
But we just got somebody else just donated.
Awesome. That's really cool. Thank you to whoever donated.
Joshua Allen bought 2 spots just now.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Joshua.
So yeah, if you want to see pictures of the pups, then you're gonna have to join Patreon.
And so with that being said now, there's officially only $20 away from reaching the actual goal. We're still going to go past the goal if we can, but we're only $20 away now from actually reaching the goal. And that's, to me, that's amazing. Because $2,000 is not a little goal that we were trying to raise.
No.
And everybody has really, really come through with it.
I mean, there's so much stuff that we have here that I mean, nothing that we showed you is worth less than $10. I mean, everything is worth way more than $10. So
we knew how generous and how amazing the vape community was, but this just adds that little extra special on pulling on our heartstrings from the vape community to show everybody literally that we're not full of shit when we say how nice we are. It's not something you expect all the time. It's not something you would ever really expect. Like when I said we originally set the goal at $1,000, I kind of looked at Kelly and I was like, well, I go, if we raise that, that'd be awesome. And then it started, you know, the different companies started saying, we want to help, we want to donate, we want to do this. And it's like, if companies are reaching out to us right now when this time of vaping isn't the best and they're willing to part with stuff, people are also willing to donate to it. So, you know, screw it, let's do 2,000. And so, y'all have literally exceeded my goals, and I appreciate it.
yeah, it's amazing.
So what else, love?
Well, that's all I have down here.
Yeah. So, well, does anybody in chat have any questions for us? Ooh, should we?
Is the echo a new feature?
Am I echoing again? Jesus Christ.
Listen, Mowgli, we have been trying to figure out this echo for a half hour now. But you missed all the...
Sure you did, bud. Thank you, Josh. Y'all are awesome. And if y'all want to thank us, the easiest way is just to help the family out, honestly.
Like and share, and get all that stuff out there.
Because even after we finish the fundraiser, they still have the GoFundMe where they're trying to reach the goal to help pay for some of the medicals.
And for the rest of her life, every headache is going to be, you know, a concern.
Coming back.
I mean, and she'll always be at risk of having another type of cancer.
Oh, Dad, just wait till tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I eat lots of ice cream for you.
We do have a bunch of ice cream in the freezer.
We do. We have a lot of ice cream.
And we have a lot of cheese.
So, Mongo will be coming prepared for you.
Just, you know, remember we have to do the live video for everyone to, you know, for the drawing so people can win.
But definitely, you can. I've talked to Alex, and he said that she would love cards.
Awesome.
But
Okay.
he never got back to me 100% on whether or not I can share their address because that's a very personal thing. So I'll message him right now and ask if we can share the address because I just want to do that before we actually do that.
Yeah, because I've had a couple people ask if they can send cards and stuff. And, I mean, feel free to send cards to the brother, too. I mean, he likes getting mail. And his name is Carter, and he is 10, and he is being the best big brother he can be right now.
Sorry, I'm sending you a text.
Oh, you're good. So there's always that. You can always, send cards. I mean, their little family is going through a lot.
Yeah.
Even with everything going on for them, Alex made it a point to send us gift cards to help with dog food, so that way we could donate dog food.
And with everything else that's going on, he still went out and bought the wire to make coils for us to give away too for people who get RDAs.
And I believe he's sending some liquid too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know what the liquid is. I just know he sent me a picture of the inside of the box, and it was just cram-packed full of stuff. I mean, they're an awesome family. And, when Nick and I first talked about it, we both said, it's amazing how he's being so generous with everything going on. Like,
I mean, because they have a lot of stress. And this was to try and help relieve the stress of monetary, but nothing's going to take away the actual stress of worrying.
Yeah.
And they still wanted to help donate. So it warms your heart.
Yeah.
So, don't mind me, I'm going to look up and I'll see if there is a new update on how my screen might flicker on y'all, and I'm sorry if it does.
I know she got to visit her class recently. So she got to visit her class and got to hang out with some of her friends. And then I know that she's had some balance issues.
Alright, so this is the newest update from them. It was posted 8 hours ago. And I'll actually just go ahead and
Screen share.
share it onto the screen. I'll give you all a couple minutes, that way y'all can read it. Dave, my gain is all the way down, bud.
I can't read that on my screen.
You can't read that on your screen?
No, it's
Alright, so it says, it's been about 6 months since Delia was diagnosed. Our lives forever turned upside down, not knowing what the future holds. Watching your child suffer and not be able to making it all better or fix it is pure torture. I do know God has a plan for my sweet girl, although I have lots of questions for him someday. I'm often at a loss for words for the incredible support of our friends and family and community that have surrounded us with. Please know we're forever grateful. Shortly before Delia was diagnosed, she attended a week of vacation Bible school. And do you know what got her through that week and continues to get me through? God is good all the time. And they show a cute picture of her sitting on the back of her dad's truck.
she's just such a sweet little girl.
Yeah. Other than that post, so everybody can also go and find out what's been going on with her by going to on Facebook, Deliahbrave.
Then they do post as often as they possibly can pictures and updates, and
they just let everybody know how she's doing. Different people in the community have been doing fundraisers for her too, which is awesome. And I'm trying to see if they have any more information real fast. Yeah, so 2 days ago, Friday, she actually got to go and visit her class.
yeah.
And on the page, it shows different pictures of her with her classmates, her getting to hang out and color with them. So, I mean, she is doing better. The treatments are hopefully working the way they should be. So now we just gotta hope and pray that everything stays this way.
Yeah. Hopefully it fixes everything. But I mean, even once that's gone, there's still the whole, now we have to pay for everything. And that's why we're doing what we can. I mean, if we could raise $50 million, I'd do that. But I mean, I just don't see that happening. Realistically, it's not. But I mean, the fact that if we haven't hit it, we're damn close to hitting the $2,000 mark. That just warms my heart, because that means that everyone that has, seen or heard about this story has donated what they can, and that's so awesome.
And so just when you're scrolling through the pictures, you're going to notice that her eye patch switches from eye to eye. And somebody came to me asking me, did you check to make sure that everything's legit? Because, I mean, it's kind of worrisome that it switches from eye to eye. And I had to explain to them, just letting everybody know, that the reason it switches from eye to eye is mainly so that way her eyes, with where the cancer was, or the tumor was, it's pushing on the optic nerve. So they have to work each eye a certain amount of time, so that way it can actually rebuild the strength of that eye, like what we have on our eyes. So just as a heads up for people. And yeah, Mowgli, she is always smiling at all the
She
pictures.
is such a trooper. I think I've seen one picture with her not smiling. But I mean, if I were in her shoes, I don't know that I'd smile ever. But I mean, according to her dad, she's just the sweetest girl. She's always happy, Like it crushes you to think that that's happening to a little kid.
You expect the older generation to have all these issues, not your kids, not your babies. And it breaks everybody's heart.
So yeah. But there's a lot of good stuff that people can win. Like I said, everything is worth well over $10.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if for $10 you walk away with a Purge Executioner, I think you did really good.
I think you won on that one.
I mean, $10 you walk away with a goat, you're doing really good.
Yeah, a bottle of juice, everybody knows, costs more than $10. So even if you win just a simple bottle of liquid, you're still winning. You're still winning by half the price.
Yeah.
And once we have all the winners, we will be sending out the packages shortly after, within the next, probably by Wednesday, everybody's package will be sent out to them. So just give us a little bit of time so we can make sure we have everything packed up. We'll be messaging everybody to try and get everybody's address, so that way we're good to go.
So keep an eye on the live streams, because we are going to do it live.
Yes.
And then we have everyone's email. So, the people who enter, you'll get an email.
So, anything else, baby, you wanted to bring up?
Yes, the drawing will be done at Steel Valley Vapors.
It will be.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing it live. We'll be posting it from Facebook, Instagram. I'm going to see if I can get YouTube set up and running over there properly. I can't guarantee that I will be able to, because I'll be just working off of a little bitty tablet. But I know Facebook and Instagram will be posting it on too.
Yes. And I mean, like Josh Allen said, even if you don't win, it still feels good to help. Yeah. And give back to another person who's in need. I mean, and that's what we do. We want to give back. So
yeah, that's very true, Kristen. So with that being said, I think that's all that we have scheduled for this video.
Yep, that was it. That's all we wanted to share with you guys.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Sorry about all the echoes. Working on it. Give me time. I'm a newbie.
Don't forget to tune in Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We have 4 British Eyes Only joining us.
We do.
So we're going to talk about coils and all kinds of fun stuff.
So until then, we love and like you all. Be
Love you
safe,
and like you.
be fun, and vape on.
Be good humans.
Right? That's the best of all. Be good humans. Treat everybody nicely like y'all are. Thank you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.